do this. Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I landed from New York this morning and now I'm in London. And in 4 days' time, I'll be back in Serbia. So
Wow. No time for
I'm
jet lag even.
no jet lag. I don't know her. She doesn't exist. I'm pretending she's not real, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
So tell us how this role came about for you.
Well, this role, I mean, like any role, it was just an email that started out as a, "Would you like to audition for this?" And I remember reading the script and thinking, this is absolutely bonkers, and loving it because the project I was on at the time was very gritty, very dark, like thriller horror style. And I was like, oh, well, this is different. I loved the comedy of it. And then when I, read Lysa, I was like, I don't know. I always think it's fascinating. First episodes are very telling of where like characters will go, and the idea of meeting, a scientist who believes she knows everything, and doesn't she lives in black or white. There is no such thing as grey for her. And then we meet her, and everything she's known to be true is suddenly not. And I just thought that's such a fun thing to play. And it was just as fun to play it when I finally got to. And yeah, I think the first episode I think of really fondly because I do just remember finding the whole thing hilarious because I just got to react to craziness.
Yeah, yeah. You have to spout a lot of scientific and other jargon pretty quickly. Is that difficult?
Ooh, yes and no. Sometimes I'm so good at it, and sometimes I question everything. But no, I when I first read it, I played scientist before. Some would say maybe it's my typecasting. My mother still doesn't understand it, but I think playing smart characters is wonderful. But the one thing we have to do as actors is to really make it seem like the science isn't the first time they've ever said it. So I do look like a crazy person in my room, just repeating the science over and over again. But I really like it. And when I get it really good and I get it out and it's really nothing more satisfying, I'll be honest. So even if it's difficult, it's a great challenge.
So there are going to be a lot of bloopers on the DVD if they play
Oh
it on
God,
DVD of
stop.
you're messing up the
Yeah,
science.
the idea of a blooper reel. Yes, there are so many bloopers. There are hundreds of just, and luckily, not even just of me, of everyone. And to be fair, everyone on set is so nice because whenever I do mess up regularly, they're like, "But Liv, what you have to say is so hard." And I'm like, "Thank you." Thank you. I really needed to hear that. But yeah, no, there's some horrific blooper reel out there. And if it ever sees the light of day, I'll sue someone.
Um, when you got the job, did you go back and watch all of the movies and other
Yeah.
Librarians TV show?
We didn't have quite enough time to watch everything,
Mhm.
but Dean gave us, the ones that he definitely wanted us to see. And it was so important to you because, the thing that the show is the fans. The fans love it. The fans are smart. The fans love the chemistry of the original films, the original Librarians, the TV show. And I think when we came and joined it, we just knew we wanted to, carry on what they'd started. And our libraries don't, their library didn't end for us to begin. Our libraries exist at the same time. It's the same world. And,
Sure.
you know, to get to watch all these, I don't know where the writers come up with some of these episodes, but what to get to watch it and sort of immerse myself in the world of it was wonderful because you kind of have you realize you're just so well supported as a new show. It's not new at all. It's
Right.
hopefully familiar, and I hope the fans sort of enjoy all the things that maybe do feel new, but I hope it feels like the show they know.
Okay. And what has been the most fun part of filming the show?
Honestly, being on set with Blue, Cal, and Jess, I mean, we're on set 12 hours a day. We spend every waking moment with each other. And I think we have become so good at keeping the energy up and like the morale up. And we play such silly games. And honestly, the crew probably think we're toddlers. And you know what? Valid. We we have so much fun together. We play a game called Paper Ball where somebody scrunches up their sides of the day and we throw it up in the air and you see how many times you can hit it without it hitting the floor. Honestly, That is such a highlight, and that sounds so sad, but it's not. We've gotten so high before, and then we'll go on set and we'll film, and the crew will be like, "How do you have energy?" And we're like, "We got to 35." Like that is how we have energy.
Oh, that's fun. That's a nice little tidbit to share too. So do you have you guys? It's kind of an action show. So do you do any of your own stunts, or do they use stunt person?
Hey yo, Lysa does not. Lysa doesn't fight, like nothing. Like at most, Lysa falls down. And I have to say, I occasionally do those stunts when it's just like a simple fall down. But we have such an amazing stunt team. And I mean, Jess, Cal, and Blue, they're so impressive. They do so much of their own stunts. I'm just there reacting to them doing their stunts. Lysa's just a big reactor. But no, I mean, Cal is amazing at the fights. And I mean, Jess, as the Guardian, some of the stunts that she does, and she's always up for it. You know, the
Oh,
stunt guy
yeah.
show her what it is that she's going to do that day, and I'm there going, "That's horrific. I know." Like, oh god. And just as I like, yeah, go on then, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
I'm just
She
terrified.
started it. She started an action show. I'm sure you know
Yeah,
where she did
she
all
knows
the
it.
time. So
Yeah. And then every now and again, it is funny because our first AD will see a particularly dangerous stunt, and one of them will want to do it, and he's like, "No."
that's
And
funny.
we're all there like, oh. Whereas me, I'm just chilling in the corner. No stunts for Lysa.
Well, I saw the first 8 episodes, and there is one time where you're riding on the back of a bicycle, standing up. So
Oh yeah, I know. I did do my own stunt that day. I think my line is, "This is so so dangerous," but we were going so slowly. Phenomenal.
oh, that's good. I think your line was something like, "This is so dangerous and yet so much fun," or something like
Yes.
that.
Whilst we were going 2 miles an hour.
That's right. And you got to wear a lot of wonderful costumes.
I love my costumes. I love Lysa's costumes, especially in season one. She's still very like prim and proper and kind of sciencey. Like she hasn't learned to sort of relax or dress for missions, like a little bit, which I think is quite fun. But no, I always loved how, yeah, I mean the costume team, the design team is so collaborative. I remember when I first got the character, I knew I was just like, I want her to be so prim and proper, very kind of manicured, very like yeah, almost out of her element in the library, being so, you know, kind of rustic and magical and exciting. And she's there.
Well, you must be pretty comfortable playing her by now. You're filming, you're way into filming season 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's so never do you get to, I rarely do you get to film a season two with season one not being out. Right now, it feels like we are filming the show for us and the crew, and no one's ever going to see it. And
Oh
then suddenly
no.
super aware in 2 days time, 3 days time, it's going to be out. And honestly, now we're just excited for the show to be the fans, to be everybody else's. It was ours for a bit. It gets to be season one at least gets to be
That's
it.
good. Well, I'm happy for you, and I really enjoyed the 8 episodes. I can't wait to see the rest.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thanks.
thanks for talking to me today.
No, a pleasure. Have a lovely day.
All right, thank you. You too.
Thanks,
Bye.
Suzanne.